My last name must be Longlegs, the way these bitches call me daddy. I took your grandmother's bunions and served them in a patty. Speaking of patty, I just blew the White House up because me and the president had beef.
Bruh.
Was she pooping and farting? Or did she really just queef?
God damn!
I've made several phone calls to the Iranian government. Oh, fuck. Good evening. I was in Chipotle the other day. And I was getting my usual order. And I looked up at the menu. And I saw something diabolical. It's kind of the inspiration for why I'm making this video right now. I need a fucking haircut. What I saw on the menu made my dick shrivel up. I lost about 4 inches of height. I have leukemia now. And my dog died. On the menu, on where it says sides, as in like side dishes, not the main shit, sides. My eyes scrolled down to chips and guac. Do you know how much those fucking chips and guac costed? Chips and guac. Some fucking potato chips and guacamole. A few avocados mixed together. Do you know how much those fucking chips and guac costed? $8.50. It was they have chips and guacamole listed for $8.50. Really think about that for a second. Some corporate manager said, yup, $8.50. This is what this is worth. $8.50 fucking schmeckles. So it got me thinking, right? Like, how are we exactly supposed to survive nowadays? You know what I mean? Back in the day, one man on one income could raise a family, could buy a house, pay off the house, pay off the mortgage, get a car, take trips, vacations, have the fridge stocked every week, cheat on his wife, have a second fucking hidden secret family, if he wanted to, that he could raise, on one income, as like a cart pusher. These days, you can barely have one family, let alone a hidden one. And that is particularly concerning for Mexicans. Because you know how they are. You know how they get down. They love them some mistresses. Let's get back on topic. That's not. But yeah, it's fucking crazy out there, man. It's actually insane. You genuinely can't survive. Like, you need 2 jobs. Everyone says, oh, get your money up. Work 2 jobs. Work 3 jobs. You need to be working at least 80 hours a week. Your 20s should be devoted to work. Your 30s are when it gets good. Your 20s, that's when you need to put your head down and get wrinkles in your forehead and a gray beard and like. Okay, I understand the sentiment, and I could do that, because I'm naturally hardworking, but I also have this thing called a brain. I have an intellect, and my intellect tells me, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing? Why do I have to work 2 jobs, 80 hours a week, fucking have my face just slowly melt off the bone, my skull, with wrinkles and stress acne? Why? For what? so I can go fucking spend half an hour's fucking paycheck, half an hour's pay on some guac and chips. The crazy part is I don't even have, like, I live with my dad, so I don't even have like big responsibilities. I don't have rent. I don't have utilities, and it's still like my paycheck still like just leaks out of my bank account. It just leaks out, just from food. Just from food. I'm in a particularly concerning situation because, you know, my dad's kind of, I don't want to throw my dad under the bus, but our kitchen doesn't work. Meaning I have no choice but to eat out. And doing that shit, bro, eating out every day, my God. Every time I leave my house, it's a $10 to $17 purchase. It's insane. So, like, here's the thing, though. Like, all this shit keeps upping in price, but the wages don't. I'm just now hitting $20, like the $20 an hour threshold. Why do I always get so stuffy when I record? Yeah, but I'm just now hitting the $20 an hour threshold. And I remember back when I was like 18, 17, 18, and I'm with my friends, I'm like, if we all agreed, if we making above 20 an hour, we made it. I mean, we're home free. We did it. Wrap it up, cut the ribbon, we're done. I'll see you in your mansion. I'll drive by it in my Lambo. I'm there. I made it. I make like 22, 23 an hour. Doesn't fucking feel like it. It sure does not feel like it. My friend has a car payment and rent. We work the same job. He makes the same amount of money as me. He keeps about $200 a month. Just off rent, regular rent, and a car payment. These car payments are insane. This is off topic, but fucking listen, I don't go to dealerships to get cars. I always just use Facebook Marketplace because I'm mechanically inclined, thank God, so I can fix it if anything happens to it. But if for regular people where you need to go to a dealership or some shit, my God, you're good fucking luck. $683 car payments. Never mind the insurance. Also, fuck insurance. Why am I paying for something like a rainy, like a possibility? You're paying an exuberant amount of money for a hypothetical. That's insane. And if it does happen, if the rainy day does come, yeah, good luck getting paid. You will get fought tooth and nail. I got rear-ended and I owe them money. But that's besides the point. Let me get back to what I'm saying. Come on, Bishop. $20 an hour. That used to sound like good money. But somewhere around like 2020, where these motherfuckers just started just printing money like it was no tomorrow, that shit just went completely down. Like it's just not enough anymore. Car payment, rent, $200 a month. Off $23 an hour. $23 an hour. Really think about that. My girlfriend is in college. She's been in college for 3 years. She's one of the most lucrative fields you can go to college for. She's a software engineer. She makes like 24. A software engineer. Granted, she works a co-op, but 24. That's $1 more than me. I work a fucking warehouse job. That's literally crazy as fuck. That's really crazy. Hey, this is Editing Bishop here. Basically, what I was trying to get at here before my ADHD brain took over, is just kind of the idea that someone who's in college trying to study to enter into a very necessary and important and lucrative field is making like a comparable amount of money to someone who's just working a fucking warehouse job. And I was trying to like kind of accentuate this point of how degrees in college and going to university and the idea of this stuff has become increasingly more undervalued nowadays. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Metro Boomin, make it boom. Metro Boomin, make it boom. Credit. Let's talk about credit. You always hear like, you need to make sure you get your credit score up because that's important. Your credit's important. Make sure you get that credit card and pay it off every month. Maybe I'm gonna try to get that car from the dealership and then finance it and lease it and then have the credit and then work it up every day and then you'll get credit. Who? What the fuck is the point of credit? Serious question. What is the point of credit? I mean, I can understand back in the day, but now, what is the point of credit? What do you need good credit for? Oh, get good credit so you can further not afford this house that you will never be able to pay off. Houses cost $850,000 on like average. What the fuck is the credit going to do? Lower it down to 500,000? You're still fucked for the next 30 years. I'm not saying go out and fuck your credit score up, but like, I mean, this isn't like an escape or like a workaround for this problem. Cars still cost way too fucking much. They're still overpriced. All your credit score is gonna do is just lower the fucking monthly payment to what it should have been in the goddamn first place. Probably not even that. Probably like a lot above what it should have been in the first place, compared to death up here. This is all a credit score does. This is where it should be. This is what a credit score does. Just drops it down to right about there. Right about there. So instead of getting the full shaft, balls deep, mid shaft, just the tip. And the tip is about 7 inches in girth. You're still getting fucked. No lube. No dinner. No whispering in your ear. Just grunts. Just... Oh, jobs. Yeah, let's talk about this. Here we go. Jobs. If you're unemployed right now, you're prepare to stay like that for the next... the foreseeable future. I have no idea. I was unemployed for 1 year. Here we go. Ready? It's hard enough once you get the job. Keeping the money, making money, saving money, stacking bread, hard enough. Getting the job, whole different story. I was unemployed for 1 year. Not for lack of trying. I went in person to places, gave the firm handshake. I have a fucking what's it called? I have a trench coat back there. Nice little pea coat. A tan beige pea coat. Wore it every time. Firm handshake. How do you do? How do you do? Applying online. Not 1, 2, 3 jobs per day on Indeed. No, motherfucker, like 20. 20. I was spamming them every day. Every day. I probably applied to like over 120 jobs per week. And it took me a year to land my current job. A year. Everyone says they're hiring, but they aren't. They're not really hiring. The only reason there's this job shortage, the only reason everywhere you go it says help wanted, or on Indeed it says that's just to like they have an excuse to give you lower service quality. That's all that is. That's just an excuse. We fucked up your pack. Well, we're shorthanded. It's also I'm pretty sure if you have like less workers, or if you're shorthanded or some shit, or if you say you're shorthanded, there's some sort of benefits. I don't know, some fucking lawyer bullshit. But yeah, I mean, like, that's the reason why everywhere says that's why there's shortage in labor, but there's not really. That nobody wants to hire you. If you've been experiencing this, that's why. Because they aren't really short. They're just saying they are. Nobody. No, like, I don't like this. This shit is so crazy. If you need a job, it is so fucking difficult to get one. It really is mission impossible. It really is. Tom Cruise would not be able to do this shit. He just wouldn't. He would walk in, he would give the firm handshake, he would look up at the manager, give that smile. The manager would see his one tooth that's right in the middle. He'd be like, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy. Get the hell out of my store. Restraining order. Don't ever come back. It is so difficult to get a job. I really can't stress that enough. It's so difficult to get a job. Like, it's insane. And we have all these, even if you do get the job, you're probably going to be treated like shit. or paid something that's not worth what you're doing. Why? Because we have a lot of all right, let me just preface this by saying I'm not a prejudiced person. I'm not racist at all. I love all people in all shapes and colors and sizes and forms, okay? I'm black. Let's just put that like that. Black people can't be racist. We all know that. But here's the thing, right? If you don't like the way your manager's treating you, if you don't like the pay, and you go to petition, you go to HR, hey, give me my... what do you think they're going to do? Listen to you? No, they're not going to listen to you. What they're going to do is they're going to fire you, and they're going to go hire Enrique, the illegal alien. That's his full name. Enrique, the illegal alien. Why? Because he'll work for that. He's not from this country. He came here. He was making fucking dirt in Venezuela. So, $7 an hour in America? Heaven. You out of your mind? Of course he'll work that. Of course he'll do that. And he'll listen to all the bullshit that the manager said. He'll be treated like shit. He doesn't care. He needs a job. He can't leave the job because he's illegal. He needs to make money to feed his family. He needs all that shit. He doesn't care. He can't even understand you anyway. He doesn't speak English. Manager says, hurry the fuck up. Stop wasting time. What does he care? No sabo. Bienvenuto. This got a little racist. That's not my point with this. What I'm saying is, you have no leverage nowadays. You really don't, because there's so many people coming into the country that are willing to work for schmeckles. So why would a profit-minded corporation listen to you and your woes when they can just hire them? So getting the job is hard. When you get the job, you're going to be treated like shit probably and paid not with what you're worth. When you do get paid, it's going to leak out of your bank account from if you have a car payment, if you rent, food. How are you supposed to survive? It's really, I don't know, it's kind of saddening because I'm an optimistic person, but I really don't see an end in sight to this. I don't see how this gets fixed. I mean, the only way this happens is if these lobbyists, these corporations, these politicians stop. They realize, like, when is enough enough? When do I have enough money? You know, and they just stop fucking printing it. They stop taking the fucking bribes. These corporations realize, hey, let's stop fucking these people over so goddamn much. That's the only way I can see this shit, like, I don't know, going back to a worker, proletariat-driven society. But that shit, I just don't see that happening. I really don't. I don't know. We would need some sort of revolution for that to happen. And I want to make a video on that, but yeah, like, I don't see an end to this. I really don't. You just gotta, like, you have to continue to figure out some new bullshit to just continue to evade this giant dick that's coming for your ass. And it's annoying. It's really, like, it's frustrating. Why do we have to deal with this? Because these fucking boomers scavenged the land for all of its worth, went up the ladder and kicked it down behind them with their pot of gold, and threw us a fucking penny, a deformed penny that has a bite taken out of it, and now we have to fight over it? Why? What the fuck, dude? What the actual fuck? It's unbelievable. There's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I can't remember it. Just can't remember it. Oh, right. So I was talking about how to evade this, right? What that basically means is you're going to see, when you have a society like this, when you have economics like ours, an economy like ours, you're going to see, where it's hard to get a job. When you do get a job, the money isn't good enough. You're going to see people looking for new ways to get around this. New ways to get around this. You can either do the 2 jobs thing, work 80 hours a week, Dave Ramsey, rice and beans, don't fucking don't pay for your daughter's cancer treatment because that's we don't have the budget for that this month. Or you can do what we see nowadays, which is everyone wanting to be an influencer. Internet money. Drop shipping. Drop servicing. All this, online business kind of bullshit. I don't blame people for wanting to do this stuff. I mean, I can't because I do the same thing. But I do this because I like doing this. Like, I'm passionate about this. I like making videos. I don't care if my channel never blows up. I like doing this. It's fun to me. But a lot of people get on here and they try to be Duke Dennis. They try to be Kai Cenat. Or they go on TikTok and they try to be Tony Statovici. But here's the thing. It won't work for everyone. So we have this influx of people thinking that they're going to make it, but you're not. You can't. Not everyone. You have to have something special about you. Something special. You have to be a hard worker. You just keep posting every day. You have to be funny. You have to be entertaining in some way, or you have to be insightful. You have to have some sort of knowledge. Not everyone has these things. Not everyone has one, at least, let alone 5. So this idea that, do you don't make enough money? Just hop on YouTube. It's easy. No, it's not. You don't make enough money? Start fucking sourcing tangerine pussy from China on Temu, and then make a website around it and put it on Shopify and start No, that is not going to work. That is not going to work. I promise you. The only way you can do this business shit is you need like 10 years to put into it. And it has to be something you actually believe in. That's the only way for business to really work. You can't just take a fucking foot powder deodorant from AliExpress and then fucking make a website about it and expect people to make $100,000. And this is your way out. It's not going to work. It doesn't work like that. You feel free to try, by all means, but I'm talking about for the general mass of people. Like, what is the escape for them? Sure, 1 or 2 people may be able to filter through, but like for the general public, how are they supposed to make ends meet like this? I don't know. I really don't. Because after you pay that rent, after you pay that car bill, after you pay that car insurance, after you pay those utilities, after you pay, the child support, when you have the money that's yours, that's finally for you, and you go out, what are you going to see? You're going to see a bag of fucking chips and guacamole listed for $8.50. That's where we're at right now. I have hope for the future. I hope it changes, but goddamn, it's getting ugly. I'm gonna be fine though. I'm gonna be good. I have a plan. You have to have a plan, I have a plan. My plan is just to stay here with my dad. Work this job for about 2 years, save up 50 bands, move out, have save up 50 bands in savings, have 15,000 in just an apartment fund, have a $1,000 emergency fund, have my $3,000 credit card paid off, and then from there we'll see what happens. Get an apartment, and we'll see what happens from there. But I mean, that's kind of the point of this video. I have to save up $66,000 fucking dollars to move out. It shouldn't, like, I'm all for working hard, but it shouldn't be like that. It just shouldn't be like that. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, man. Good luck. Don't keep your head up. Don't get too discouraged. Do what you gotta do. Jerk off. Eat mushrooms. I don't fucking know, man. Watch Joe Rogan.
I'm about to bomb this whole motherfucking plane.